Hi, this is Sonakshi Sinha.
Hi, this is Kanan Gill. Download the Bollywood Times app right now. This is not the app, this is a card.
Journalism can be described in two words. It's pretty yet pretentious. Ladies and gentlemen, I have today my guests Sonakshi Sinha and Kanan Gill.
I'm pretty and he's pretentious.
Also, there were 3 words. Pretty yet pretentious.
I wanna ask you both, is this movie really questioning the ethics of journalism and a journalist?
In some parts, but why not? Because that is the profession that she is in. More than questioning the ethics of journalism, it's her questioning herself and her ethics. And what extent she would go to get a story out there, the things that she would do, the mistakes that she makes, and how she kind of goes out of her way to make it right, to undo her wrongs. And I think it's basically the journey of a girl, through her relationships, through her profession, through life, basically maneuvering through life. And I think that in a way is what the movie is all about.
Okay, Kanan, how would you describe, what is this standard patent description of the protagonist's best friend?
I don't know, man. The patent description that I would use probably be a mean one. But since this is me, I would say just outstanding performance.
He's a go-to guy.
Are you talking for yourself or her?
Huh?
You're talking for yourself?
Oh, for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but the character I play in the movie is a guy called Saad, who's Noor's childhood friend.
Yeah.
And in the film, more than a best friend, he really serves as the voice of reason in her life, because she gets out of line quite a bit. And so it's kind of his responsibility to make sure she doesn't float too far away in her ambitions. And when she has a tough time, he's always there to help her out.
Yeah.
You know, I was just YouTubing a few videos and I really wonder, in a very surprising mode, that, you know, Robin Williams and Louis C.K. and we don't want to name actually let's name Bill Cosby and various others, Steve Martin, they all were stand-up comedians, Jim Carrey as well. And how they made Hollywood a fruitful profession for them, you know. Kanan, is this also venturing into that path where you would, this won't be like a one-trick pony, right?
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because in the West, that's the order in which things work. It's very weird. There's a lot of people who get into stand-up, and the goal is to get a TV show or a movie. You know, that's why they've gotten into stand-up. For me, I think I can honestly do both. I really had fun doing this movie, and we're quite proud of how it's come out. But at the same time, love doing stand-up.
You know, because you guys write your own, you know, scripts when you're performing. How does it then make a difference when you actually read a script that is, okay, can I just do the bloody improv, man, please? The moment action is shouted.
Well, they did let me do it in a couple of places. But honestly, if when you agree to do something like this, it's because you've already trusted the script. You're like, this is good as it is. I'll try to put in a joke here or there if you let me. But other than that,
because I think that everybody who was casted in the film was casted because of their personality, how they are
in real life.
And because all the characters are so real. So even when our director Sunhil gave me or him, you know, the option of improvising, it was because we are so much like the characters in some way or the other. And he wanted to get that uniqueness, he wanted to get that, you know, individuality in the characters that we are playing. So we were really allowed to do a lot of fun stuff.
Is it a good phase also in Indian cinema where, you know, when you see a trailer like Noor and you really feel, I relate to it because kind of they speak our language, there are no more dialogues, you know, they're spoken language. You think caricatured characters are passé now in Indian cinema?
Well, I think it depends on film to film as well. I mean, of course, if you're playing like a really unrealistic character, then
you have to.
Yeah, you have to. But I guess, people like cinema has changed over the last couple of years. The kind of movies that the audiences want to see have changed in the last couple of years. What they are more accepting to has changed in the last couple of years. So yes, it's definitely it's moving in a good direction in a way that you can't really give them crap and expect them to be like, "Arey wah wah wah." You have to give them something that's worth their money, and so I think it's turning for the better.
What satisfies both of you as performers, artists, and what doesn't?
Applause breaks. Said, get up, and they were like, really? This is what we wanted.
Did that happen to you?
Huh?
Did that happen to you?
Every shot. Where you weren't there.
Really?
All my solo shots.
Anyway, no, he's very good.
The ability to just when you feel like you've done justice to what you had to do, and it also helps if someone you respect comes and tells you like that was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I guess when your work is appreciated, that is what you end up working for. Everything else that follows, all the fame, the adulation, is all, I guess, secondary.
But
it's when you feel like, just a pat on the back is always nice to
Motivational
have. Yeah.
Okay, you can do one thing. You can describe him in a hashtag. So say Kanan Gill is equal to hashtag what?
Desi Kalakar.
Well done! I've made it! I've been trying to push myself as Desi Kalakar for the longest time.
Kanan Gill.
Sonakshi Sinha.
The
hashtag.
real deal.
The real deal, yeah.
Yeah.
The real deal.
Good one.
Yeah. Well done, man.
Well, you just given her the title for our next song.
The real deal? Yeah,
You
why
have
not?
just given-
Great rap video.
Copyright it.
So I want to know, what's the most weirdest questions you guys have faced in your careers from a journalist?
It's
Funny,
your first
weird.
time that you've been,
Yeah, I don't know.
You faced
interacting
journalists
with.
before, but
Yeah,
in a
but
movie,
not
yes.
for like a movie
Not
scenario.
in a movie.
He's
So
faced
Yeah.
quite a few.
No, normally it's not weird.
Oh,
but
I got the weirdest question yesterday. Oh my
Go
god.
on.
And I didn't even bother reading the other question. So I asked for an interview on email because I've been running around for promotions like crazy. So I said, send me an email with the questions. The first question was, you are considered to be one of the most beautiful actresses in the Bollywood film industry. And do you sometimes feel that your beauty is your rival?
beauty is your rival.
Great question.
What does that even mean?
Kanan, please elaborate.
Good spotted. I wrote the
Is your
question.
beauty your rival?
It is. I find it very hard.
Yeah?
People can't get over my beauty, and I'm like, guys, I've just come here to be a performer.
Like what kind? Oh God! Sometimes I
Well, I've
wonder.
got recently the movies turned out some
And
interesting
that is
questions.
exactly the kind of journalist that Noor does not want to be.
Yeah, very much. That's very much what she's trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Our company is trying to push her into asking
These
once in a
kinds
while
of
these questions
questions,
like
but
that,
no, she
and
doesn't
she's fighting
want
it.
to.
She
Yeah,
wants to do
she
the real
doesn't
deal.
want to do that.
I got आप क्या मकसद से आए हैं Bollywood में?
Maqsad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
that's a
was
good word, yeah.
आप क्या मकसद से आए? Like I had some evil plan to set fire to something.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a plan. Now I'm gonna give you guys both a surprise.
Yay!
There's no guessing who's gonna take what color.
I want the blue.
Wow, really? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Shattering stereotypes right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
Damn it! Why did I break the stereotype?
You chose the pink.
And this is great.
Now
This is
keep
exactly
it.
what I
I
want.
love it.
100 ideas that change film. This is
Yeah, I
fantastic.
think you should keep that.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
keep
much.
this.
You're welcome.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. But tell me a movie, because the title says 100 ideas that changed.
The Change Film
Films.
by David Parkinson.
I'll flip it. Which is that movie that changed the way you perceive entertainment?
Oh, there's been many. Once in a while you watch a film and it comes along and you're like, oh, you can do that. It's possible. I had a wow moment. I don't know why this stuck so strongly in my mind. It's the first time I saw a movie called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I
It's
haven't.
based on a graphic novel. And they've just adapted the graphic novel landscape into a film. And I just saw it and I was like, you can do this. You can put visual effects like this. They kill people and coins come out. And it's just like, what? It was a mind-blowing thing for me. That and a film called Tropic Thunder, where they make
Oh,
fun of pre-rolls in the movie.
Yeah.
They make fun of the entire industry.
Robert Downey Jr.,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., yeah.
the black guy.
Yes.
What about you? A movie that really kind of stuck with you for years and years and years?
I think it started off with.
Noor, I think.
Will also be added to the list, but
Better
I think movies like Three Idiots, movies like Dangal, basically Amir Khan's every movie.
Yes.
I think they really just stay with you.
Amir Khan, if you're watching
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no, I feel like that is really, good cinema. And other than that, like in the last year, a film like Urta Punjab, which comes out of nowhere and just like makes you sit up and take notice. I mean, that is the kind of film that changes perspectives for you, right? Yeah.
Were you instrumental in bringing the concoction of Diljit Dosanjh and Badshah together for this?
I always wanted Badshah to do a song for the film. When we were in the initial stages of shooting, I kept telling my producer, oh, we should get Badshah and all. He's going to make a fantastic song and, we should definitely put it in the film. But that happened after the film was done. And then, we said, they came up and they're like, you know what, let's get Badshah. Badshah wanted Diljit to sing. So he came on board. Then there were a couple of lines for the girls. So, okay, you do it. So this entire collaboration just happened like by chance, and I'm really glad that it happened because it's a fantastic song, and I'm so happy to be a part
And
of
even
it.
Oof Ye Noor.
Yeah.
I think there's something about that song that reminds me, and I think the only song that gives me that kind of a vibe is Dil Chahta Hai title track.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow,
And
that's
then
saying
Oof Ye Noor,
something.
you know,
Alright,
it's very breezy.
Yeah. It just makes you happy.
Yeah, it makes you happy,
it
right?
makes you
It's a
happy,
happy
yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what. I'm going to read headlines,
Okay.
which are a bit kind of, pun intended.
Okay.
And you will guess or probably just name a celebrity that fits that headline. Okay,
You're going to get us in trouble.
okay, to you first. Tiger puts the balls in the wrong place again.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, good one.
Okay.
Good save.
Okay.
Also, this is the best handshake I've ever
Yeah.
Okay. Coffee before quickie.
Yeah.
Definitely the Kanan Gill story.
No, Kanan Gill story.
Kanan Gill story.
Yeah.
Lovely. They see me rolling.
They see me rolling. Me.
Sonakshi Sinha.
Yeah.
She'd be so happy.
Yeah.
And the last one. May you be with the force.
John.
John Abraham. Obviously. Why did I take that? Yeah.
Okay, nice one, nice one. I generally ask this question nowadays in the interviews. I want to know, is Indian movies short of good directors or good writers?
I don't think we're short of anything. As in,
Yeah,
it's
I think sometimes the
at
right
the end of the day,
connections
it's,
are not
it's just the
happening.
right
Yeah.
concoction and
Yeah.
what goes into which movie, right? So it's very individual to every movie. And like for instance, you could have a good director but a really crappy writer. Or
Sure,
there's
yeah.
one really good story and you have a bad director who can't execute it. So it just
Or you have a
just need
good
to get the
director
right.
and a good writer and it's still bad. That is
Yeah,
also
that's also
possible.
an
Yeah.
option.
Rare
So yeah,
again.
so I guess you have to just get the right combination of people in the right film, and that's I guess when it becomes magic.
So what was the most surprising element when you read the screenplay or your character? That one thing that really stuck with you when you read it?
Just the fact that it was so real and so relatable. There were so many times. The feedback that I've gotten after the trailer is the exact feedback that I gave Sunhil Sippy when I heard the script.
Nice.
Nice.
Was that, oh my god, this is me, and everybody would be able to connect with her in some way or the other. And honestly, I kid you not, he narrated the script to me. We were on the 9th floor. He reached down from 9th to ground, and I had called him by the time he reached the ground floor and I told him I'm doing your film.
Wow.
So I did not even blink before saying yes to this film because I immediately made a connect with the character and every other character in the film because it was just so real. It was like this could happen to anyone. This could be anyone that I know.
Which was this building with 10 floors? Your house?
Yeah. Didn't you come?
Yeah, I forgot.
But we only called you to the 5th.
Listen, I didn't know that the whole
The
thing
level of
was a house.
hierarchy.
I just thought it was an
Yeah.
apartment complex. I was like, which floor? They were like, you idiot. The whole building.
You have to earn it to come up.
You have to come up, you have to earn floor wise.
to earn.
Okay, I got till 5.
Yeah.
Give me 6 months. I'll reach 9. For me, actually, it must be slightly unorthodox, but the first scene that was narrated to me was the end of the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's
You
the
mean end of the film or like your scene? Okay, it's
I mean-
okay, you mean.
That's the first thing that was narrated to me.
Right.
And just that one, the way Sunil described it, the way and the kind of references he had for this is like this. And every film he named and every actor, I was like, our sensibilities are completely in line. So that's why I knew like this is something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
He is a debutant director.
No, it's a second film.
It's a second film. He made his first film like some 17 years back.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
then he's been making amazing ads for those 17 years. In fact, my
fact, yeah,
first
first
ad
ad.
film was directed by Sunhil Sippy.
Wow.
My first ever ad.
Yeah.
I think ad filmmakers have a different vision as film directors.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely come from a different school of filmmaking, right? Like to fit an entire story into 30 seconds and 45 seconds is not an easy task. And I just feel all the ad directors that I've worked with, they just have a slight, like more of an eye for detail. They're very, very particular about detail. And that just, if a director is, kind of hell-bent on detail, he's an ad filmmaker.
Yeah, also, I mean, nobody I think everybody really wants to make films anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, oh, I'm going to make ads,
Yeah.
yay! But
But
everybody
an ad
has
is a
that.
film. It's a film in a way.
They call it an ad film.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so, I mean, Sunil, you can tell the whole time was just like maybe preparing for for making, you know, his dream.
I asked
which
him
I think
this. No,
is.
he said he really enjoys making ads, so that's why.
No, I didn't say he doesn't like making ads.
He didn't even like think
Okay.
about.
But
doing it.
generally,
If you are an ad filmmaker, leave.
Yeah.
There's no comments. Wow. Say it out loud to yourself.
most of the directors kind of, you know, make a lot of TVCs anyway. Even Rajkumar Hirani for that.
That's what I mean,
yeah.
Great. Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Or just beware of the chalk.
Yeah.
Ready? Never have I ever performed on stage with a hangover. You have. Okay, she's stuck in time.
Never.
Never. Okay. Sorry.
I'm stuck on my answer.
Never have I ever used a cheeky pickup line.
No.
No.
What's the cheeky pickup line you've heard?
But I've used, somebody has used on me.
Yeah.
I
what is
lost
it?
my number, can I have yours? You can't.
Never have I ever been mistaken for someone else.
I have. I have also.
Just not on a big scale. Just like, oh, you're that guy. No, just at some party, someone's friend.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
That guy is pretty.
That guy from Thing.
Yeah. Oh, just yesterday. We were getting into the car and that guy was following me and he said, Anushka ma'am photo, Anushka ma'am photo. I told him, pehle naam to seekh le. But on the hindsight, I thought, okay, maybe I've lost that much weight that he's mistaken for Anushka now.
There's so much of newspaper headlines that actually talk about it. Of Noor the film. I really like the design of it. It's actually it is like a headline, right? It's like a front page of a newspaper.
Yeah. The poster and everything's come out so cool.
Where,
Yeah.
and then the tiny bits you see, okay, who's on the top
Yeah,
left and top.
little-
Oh damn, that's like
Kanan.
Kanan and
Yeah,
Purab.
just like if you zoom in, take a magnifying glass, also there.
Yeah.
Okay, never have I ever gone on a bad blind date.
No, I've not been on a blind date.
Bad blind date.
You've
huh?
gone on a
Not a
blind
bad
date?
date, bad blind date.
Yo.
Oh my
I've not
god.
been on a blind date.
Oh, that's some experience. Never have I ever screwed up at school.
I have. Who hasn't?
Like in what?
Who hasn't?
Screwed up as in
I scored 1.5 out of 50 in maths.
great. That's screwed up and scored down.
Nice, just get in trouble for doing stupid stuff.
I once did something I felt really bad about it and I still feel bad. I was trying to throw like a pen cap on my friends who were sitting on the first bench, but it went and hit the teacher.
Oh.
But fortunately for me, nobody saw me do it, so nobody could complain. So I went scot-free, but my teacher was very upset. So I still feel very bad about it.
She knows now. It was you.
I hope not.
I used to draw on the desks, okay,
Yeah, you
and
have.
I had drawn on many desks, and like I'm talking about full illustrations, okay, the entire desk, not just writing your name. So I think a couple of the teacher came in and like, okay, who's done this? The entire class will have to pay for it
Right.
if the person doesn't own up.
Right.
So I stood up, and she's like, okay, Kanan, is there anyone else involved? And I just pointed to a random guy who had nothing to do with it,
Oops.
and I feel very bad about it. I'm sorry.
I've been feeling bad about lots of things lately.
Lots of things. Oh.
Please specify them.
I'll tell you,
Later?
it's too funny.
No, don't.
No?
No,
Never have I ever Googled myself for more than half an hour.
not for more than half.
Not for
Oh,
more
they-
than, not for more than half an hour.
Yeah, I have
Google.
though, but not for more than half an hour.
It's half
Just usually I
an
see
hour.
you see the first page of results and you're like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
You
I
just
don't know
said
what I
never.
expected.
You've
Never,
Googled
not
yourself.
for half an hour.
Okay, fine.
I have Googled myself, yes, of course.
Never have I ever seen a movie the second time because I didn't get it the first time.
Oh,
I have Inception.
Nolan movies, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Many movies. There's a movie called Primer that was very big in college.
Primer.
But it's about time travel.
Oh.
Okay, great.
I've watched it 5
We are
times.
lost.
I had to go to the Wikipedia page. They have a flow chart of how the movie works, and then I understood it.
Okay, I want to talk. The game's over. Well played.
Really?
Thanks, man.
Just when we were
Yeah, I feel like I nailed it.
enjoying.
I want to ask you which, anyway, superhero or heroine you would like to play.
Wonder Woman, but she's already been
Played.
by someone else right now. So
Yeah.
maybe Catwoman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But historically, not a successful franchise. Just letting you know.
So maybe we can like revive it. And,
Reboot it in India.
Yeah.
You know, I wanna-
Delhi
I
or-
look good in a cat suit.
You know, in today's day and age, journalism's more about, back then it was about get the truth and we'll print it. Now it's about get the money and we'll print it. I mean, that's the difference.
Is
you know.
it? You
I mean,
tell me.
like, yeah, well, that's called advertorial written, which
Yeah,
actually, that word doesn't exist in
Yeah,
any dictionary.
advertorial.
Yeah.
It does now.
Yeah. So, how much of it, like, you guys read the papers, you know, the reviews, and I'm not talking just entertainment-wise. There are columnists who write great, pieces. But you think a newspaper, has still that much of power that it, had years ago?
I don't think so. Also because there are so many now, and yeah, and everybody has a different opinion and a viewpoint on
Right.
the matter that they are probably presenting, which is not what the media is supposed to do. You're supposed to show facts and
Right.
figures and not have a personal bias or opinion on what you're reporting about, and definitely what the truth is. So I think, I don't think I just feel like there's a lot of scope for improvement or going back to how it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's you can't salvage the old days because there's one source of information, which is the newspaper. Now everybody can start their own website and print it without knowledge, facts, or in many cases ethics.
Or confirmation.
Yeah, and you can just print stuff. And I don't think so. As a society, we've adjusted to the fact yet that things that look like articles are not necessarily valid or are properly researched. It just comes on the internet. 5 things that happened to me today, and and you'll say, "Wow, it must be true."
Okay, I'm going to end this with a cliche question. You
Oh,
must have
love
been
it.
asked by
Love
every
cliche
journalist
questions.
or probably your
Yes.
friends or whoever.
Ha.
Is pretentious, honest review of Noor.
Yeah,
Denge aap?
of course.
Good.
Yeah,
Of
100%.
course.
That is the first YouTube video coming
Yeah.
out.
No doubt.
I'll also be there in the video.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? You haven't got a celebrity guest appearance in
I'm
any
going
of
to
your
replace
videos.
Biswa in
This
that
can be the
video.
first.
And I'm going to
this
sit
should be
down
the
with a knife in my hand
Yeah,
under the table.
slowly.
Slowly, he's out of line, I'll be like,
Electrodes attached
Yeah.
to my neck.
yeah, yeah,
That was very nice.
yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for gracing Bollywood
Thank you
Times.
so much.
Thank you, man.
God bless
Thanks
you.
for having us. Thank
And
you for
thank
the
you for
gift.
this, yeah.
I'm also keeping the slates. Just help me get a cab outside. Hi, this is Kanan Gill.
Hi, this is Sonakshi Sinha and you're watching Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.